Hey guys, and welcome back to R&S Bees. It's the first week in April, and the two colonies that we have that survived the winter are very busy bringing in pollen, and there are a lot of bees coming and going. So we're going to add some additional frames of wax foundation to our hives today. And so we have our frames that we made previously. They're wired and everything, but they didn't have the wax foundation in them yet. So Roy is using a little, I don't know, some kind of a homemade contraption that he has that uses a DeWalt battery, and it heats up the wires in the frames and it melts the wax foundation onto the wire. So we're going to get that done, and then we're going to go into our two beehives and we're going to add these frames. I think that hopefully they're going to be needing this additional room for more bees and
can you see that?
Maybe for some honey production. Yep, you can see the wire. That's where the wax is melted into the wire.
Yep. Alrighty. So now we can get our bee suits and smoker and all that stuff ready.
And
we'll have frames if we need to add some frames.
Yep.
You look at this bees flying around. He smells that good honey.
The wax. That's funny. Yeah, we've got a honeybee flying around. Yep. So this is our sunset hive. It has been very active, and so we're pulling away the entrance reducer so that the whole entrance is open for the bees to come and go. And we're just taking a look today to see if they are running out of room. We've got some frames with wax foundation in it, and if they need the space, we're gonna give it to them.
I'll bring the camera on over.
Oh.
Queen walking around.
She should have a white dot on her, because we have her marked. But you're just going to add frames, or?
Oh man, I want to look at these frames.
What do you want?
That one. Because this frame is going almost to the bottom.
I think that's one that we added from the beeline hive.
Maybe. I don't know if I can use them all at once without breaking them open. My goodness.
A lot of bees?
A lot of bees.
Good.
A lot of bees. Here.
And I see brood.
Can you see how to operate that?
Maybe.
I don't think there's any brood on that end.
I can see it on this one.
Well, there's this little brood there. I got a flashlight somewhere. There's a little brood right there too.
It's not capped yet?
Yes, it's capped.
Oh, okay.
So let me push that back. Can you see if you smoke them down right there? It's smoking. It's just so
Okay.
light and it's so bright out here.
Okay. Think you need to open them all up?
Not all of them. I want to see how far they have brood. There's brood right there. There's brood in that frame.
Yeah. I think you need to go ahead and add frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are almost all the way down, drawn down to the bottom.
Man, the smokers blow right in my eye.
Oh, sorry.
Can you turn it? Is there brood on this one?
I don't see brood on that one, but it's covered with bees. You looking for your phone?
No.
Oh yeah, there's brood. I see it further down.
So there's brood
Yeah.
all the way over here.
Yeah, I think they need more room.
All right, let's pull this one out and make sure you don't see a queen cell on the bottom or anything. This
See.
frame is heavy.
Oh, that's loaded with brood. Oh yeah.
And there's nectar all down in here at the bottom. Well, that's what you want to see, is a box full like that. This right here, come over here on this side, Shirley, where your camera. You need to see some uncapped brood right here. See all the uncapped in here? Can you get in close?
Yeah, and you can see the nectar just glistening there.
So all I want to do, come on, Lee, get out of there. Can you smoke now? Is the brood right there? I believe there is.
I can't see.
Hold on.
I can't tell.
Good golly, these things are pretty.
That's a lot of. I think that's all nectar. There, yeah, there's a look. Yeah,
A little bit of
there's
brood.
pollen,
The backside of this thing slammed full of bees, bee bread.
bee
And,
bread. I
yeah.
think that's all resources.
All right. Get out, bee. All right. Go grab us
2 frames, 3 frames,
5.
5 frames.
Yeah. So this thing has really exploded in 2 brood cycles. There's,
It's the time of year for them to
but it's that time of year. So I didn't see any queen cells down at the bottom. You can see down on the bottom of the frames. That's usually where, if they're looking to swarm. So there's a lot of new bees. New bees are real good at building comb. Go ahead and bring that over. So we're gonna go ahead and just fill this box up. As many new bees are in here, maybe they can build some comb over here where we're putting these full frames of foundation in. I don't think our queen's out of room to lay. There was a little space on some of them there, but they'll get busy and build these comb on that wax foundation.
So this way they just have to draw the wax out, right? They don't have to start from scratch building.
Right.
wax.
So this will give them a good start on building the comb on out. And since they got so many new bees in there, new bees, like I said, they're really good at building foundation. Building comb on the new foundation. So that's going to be, fill that box out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that is a 14 frame layens, and it's full, and we'll keep an eye on it. We'll check the other one. We may want to come back and do a split on this thing in about 21 days. We'll look, see if there's swarm cells. This hive is strong enough, we could do a walk-away split now. Put half the resources in another box and just leave, and whichever one's got the queen will be fine, and the other one would make a queen. We could do that right now, but right now I kind of want them to build up comb and build some stores.
I went back and looked at my notes, and this colony came from the third swarm that we caught at John and Amy's farm last year. It was the smallest colony that we had last year. In fact, we left it in the swarm box.
That ball of bees was not much bigger than my fist, maybe a little bit bigger than that when we caught them.
Yeah, we left them in the swarm box for probably 3 months so that they could build up and wouldn't have as much area to defend, and we just moved them into the hive, I think about October of last year, September, October. So these girls are doing great.
Yeah, they got brood on that thing right there.
Okay. 8, 9 frames.
They're doing something funny here, because this looks like they're doing some funny comb stuff here. Let's get this one out and see what the heck's going on.
Yeah, it does look like they're building it out funny.
Yeah.
Heavy probably, yep. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's brood all the way to the bottom.
That's drone cells down here at the bottom.
Oh, is it?
A few right there. And there are a few big ones right there. Maybe not.
There's brood on this side. Yeah, you're right, that comb is a little funky, but it's got brood all in it, so I think if you do anything, you'll lose bees.
Seeing it's like that one there. This one fits in that one, this one fits in this one. I don't know what they did. Here's the queen. Get your camera. It's right here.
Here, let's put her back. Don't want to eat our queen because she's doing a fine job.
I'm really thinking of splitting these. My God, there were so many bees in here.
Well, you're just going to have to look for eggs.
see any brand new eggs. Ooh, it gets feisty. Put a little smoke in there. Is that pumping anything? Alright, give me torch it. Alright, that's a ton of brood of over on your side. That's a mess of
Without larvae, I can see.
yeah, down at the bottom there's a whole lot of drone coon drone brood. I see young larvae, but I'm not really seeing any eggs. And with all those drone brood, that's not reassuring.
And the drones are the male bees. Their only job is to mate with the queen.
And there should, most of the season, there should always be a few drones in there. But you get concerned when you see a lot of them. All nectar back here on this back side. Nectar there. Cat. So this is the cat honey here. If you're not too used to looking at this stuff. And you can see this shiny, that is slam full of nectar. And that they'll dry that on down and cap it and make honey out of it. We've got some ants on the end of this box, but I don't see any in the box. I want to put one of those frames over here on this end. So I need to kind of bring these down a little bit right there. I ain't gonna put them skin right there a little bit. Maybe a little propolis. Right. Don't get smoker there. that frame is about a smidge long here. Put that one right in. Just that one. See, there's
Grub.
some kind of grub, and it kind of looks similar to a wax moth, but I don't think it was.
Can't imagine how a wax moth could do much in a hive that's got that many bees in it.
Right. Hold on. So if you're not familiar with bees, this is a drone bee. I hope that's focused in. Can you see?
I don't have my glasses on, so that's the drone bee.
All right, the drone bee has got a round butt and don't have a stinger in it. So the drone bees can't sting you. And they're pretty big bees.
Yep. Their eyes are bigger than the worker bees.
Yeah, they got huge eyeballs. Well, bees have several eyes, but what would be their two main eyes that you look on them are really big. And that's so they can see a queen at night when they're out flying on their mating flights. But they're just pretty lazy dudes, hang out in the beehive. And the only thing they do is go mate the queens when they go out on their mating flight.
Yep.
They die after that happens.
After they mate.
And in the wintertime, if there's too many in here, the worker bees will throw them out to starve. Let them die.
It's a lesson in pulling your own weight.
I'm worried about this one getting so big that it's going to want to swarm, but there's no swarm cells.
And we gave them 5 more frames. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know to do is let the bees
I don't
be
like to
bees.
go in my hives a lot. I like the bees to be able to do their own thing. We could split this and have more hives, but in the reality, we don't want a lot of colonies. I don't know if you've heard me say it in other videos, I'm fat, Shirley's diabetic. We're not in this to make a lot of honey. We're not in it to raise bees. We're just helping them by giving them a nice place to live. I'm pretty much going to let them do their own thing. We've got a lot of swarm traps out right now, but I do have several empty boxes I can put bees in. So we'll look at this thing probably in about 20 days or so and decide if we need to split it, or we may just let it swarm. If it gets too big, it'll swarm. That's the way bees propagate. And if I don't have anything to swarm trap, I might try splitting them, but I might just let them, if they get too many bees, the queen will leave and leave queen cells, and go make a new hive somewhere else. So thanks for watching. We appreciate thumbs up. If you leave a comment, let us know where you're from. It has been a lot of fun looking at where people are from. We get people with absolutely zero experience and people with way more experience than we have. And but it's fun to see where people are from and if they catch their own bees or not. It's kind of a fun hobby. We're enjoying it.
Yes,
So thumbs up, subscribe, let us know where you're from. Have fun. Don't you love living near the airport?
well, there's always noise. We've got traffic noise, we got airplane noise, we got lumberyard noise.
Hey, and it's all good. It was all here happening when we bought the place, so we knew it. All right, I just want to say thank you to everybody that inquired about how I was doing. If you watched the last video and the swarm box fell on my hand, there's some bruising here, but it's going away. Even in the emergency room, I could, had full function of everything. It was pretty swollen and has gone down, and it's a little tender right in the middle, but it's going to be fine. My nose is about cleared up. It kind of cut it up internally when it hit, and so I don't think it's broke. Everything seems to be working fine. It's been a week and everything seems to be going good. So thanks for everybody that had a concern for me. I'm doing fine.